This is Jenkins Farms.
Alright, let's see if she'll crank. Oh yeah. That's step number one toward a good corn harvest, combine crank. Showing you around the combine a little bit. It's old. It's a 95 model, I believe. But I'm telling you, this sucker gets the job done. Some of the best money we've spent at Jenkins Farms so far. There's our corn head, 6-row corn head, 36-inch rows. Let's back her out and head to the field. See you soon. Well, we've run into a slowdown and this one's not going to be good. Somebody's going to get to set up a whole bunch of cones. We'll see how it goes. So we started shelling corn. We shelled around in the end rows. We're going to get out and check the moisture and see how clean the sample is. Sample looks clean. Let's see what the moisture is. Reach right in here. Grab us out a sample. Put it in our handy dandy new moisture checker. Tighten her down. Turn it on. Start. 18.4%. So, high chances of rain the rest of this week. I can tell you, we fix that shell corn. Good afternoon, everybody. It's Ryan Jenkins here with Jenkins Farms. Today we have Drew Schrimsher from Agri AFC here. We've been, if you look across the way here, we've been shelling our variety trials today. We just finished those. Filled up all the trucks. We weren't able to finish our treatment trials, but hopefully the weather will hold off. We'll be able to do that tomorrow. So Drew is the brainchild behind these variety trials that we do. I met Drew several years ago, and it started, and we've grown a relationship here, and we work close together with each other, do all kinds of trials on our farm, and I can tell you from the farmer's perspective, it's huge, and it's unbelievable the data that we get from these different trials, and really at the end of the day, it truly does help us to be better farmers. So Drew, you want to tell us a little bit about the variety trial today, and what it is, why we do it? Some people might not be familiar with this type of thing.
That's right. As Ryan said, we do a lot of variety trials, on-farm variety trials with our growers. Our customers, we want to be there to support them, and that's our whole objective of it. A lot of challenges go on, each year on the farm, but it all starts with selecting the right varieties for the, environment that they're in, and trying to provide local data. We're big on that, trying to do something with them that's going to help them select varieties each year. This is one of our corn hybrid trials. Have several different companies, entries in here, and just trying to get a feel, like I said, on his farm, provide him with some type of information that'll help him select hybrids. A lot of that, comes into it, dry land situations, seeing hybrids fit different environments, and how well they respond. Down here it's unique, being in the panhandle of Florida, very hot, tough environment. So some of the stuff we're seeing, maybe a little bit further north, or get over into something like the Delta, and just may not have a fit down here. So it's very important to get it as localized as we can. But anyways, basically just a strip trial, just to provide some information back to the farm.
And so I think in this particular trial, I think we had 13 varieties, if I remember correctly.
That's correct.
And so what information, I know we're getting yield, but what else do you look at from planting time all the way through harvest? What are some of the things that you're looking to gain information from other than just the yield itself?
Yeah, one of the things is, you hear this with a lot of the different crops and commodity variety trials, just early vigor. What is consistently coming up early and responding, kind of pushing out of the ground quick. It's very important in corn to start, with a healthy start, a good uniform emergence, and keep vigor early. And then we go in, and if we see things like disease, certain, like this year was common rust, or southern rust rather, started getting reported pretty early. So we kept an eye on the trials and tried to get any ratings we could for any disease coming up. Now going in and trying to understand a lot of the ear characteristics, and which ones have tip back, that would indicate, kind of a response to the environment, and probably Ryan's seeding rate or population out here. Just trying to get a feel if any of them consistently have tip back, girth, any what we call ear flex going on, and just try to help provide that information back as well, obviously along with yield.
And another thing, especially in this part of the country where we have a lot of a lot of severe thunderstorms coming in off the Gulf in the afternoons and stuff, being able to see all the different varieties, which I can't show you any right now. We've already shelled the ones that were like that, but you're also looking to see how storm resistant a variety is too, right?
Stalk strength goes a long ways, and we see that probably more so come into play. I know it come in any corn growing area, but these sands are different challenges we run into, to just different issues down here. So our stalk strength becomes key, and like Ryan said, being this close to the Gulf, that becomes very important this time of year. It's just like right now, we're in a situation where start talking about hurricane season, and that's where we're at. So something that's going to stand well and have good stalk strength, and then just overall integrity of how the plants standing at the end. A lot of them have top breakout issues. Just a lot of different characteristics at harvest too. We try to get those notes as well.
All right, Drew, well, thank you for everything you do to help us all be better farmers. It's not just Jenkins Farms that's benefiting from this. as farmers all in our area. And one thing, like he touched on a little bit, you know, especially for corn, this is not corn. This is not a corn growing region. This isn't like the Midwest where all they know is corn. We don't know a lot about corn, so the more information these kind of trials provide, the better off we all are. So Drew, thank you for all you do to help us out, and I know that if there's one thing I can say about Drew Schrimsher, his heart's in the right place. He is always thinking and always trying to help us all to be better farmers. So Drew, thank you for everything you do, and we'll see everybody soon.
Thank you.
As you can see, the weatherman was right for a change. It's coming a daggum storm. Anyway, still had a good day all in all. Got some corn shelled. Hope you enjoyed our video. Please be sure to like our videos, and more importantly, be sure to subscribe to our channel. It's free. Until next time, take care.